Merhaba arkadaşlar.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Glad you came.
Shall I have the courage to go into the forest?
Hello, Serona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgog?
I did, thank you. We had a good conversation. He sends you his best.
Glad to hear it. I shan't ask for details of your little chat, and I'll refrain from telling you to be careful yet again.
Kız
But I
gibi
hope you will
erkek
be.
sesi var değil mi?
Whatever your
İlginç.
plans.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something?
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favour for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I don't believe I've met Mrs. Sprottle.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stay with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
Başka ne gerek çıktı? Bir bakmak istiyorum. Oo, araştırma momento. Tamam, bunu da yaparız.
I saw what you did! Ha! I have no tolerance for thieves! Hand them back!
Hand what back, sir? We've not took a thing.
Hand them back!
There's nothing to give, sir. It was only the one.
We've got dark wizards these days.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Şunları da kapışalım da.
What I wouldn't give for a cup of mushroom tea.
Kalesi!
Not quite enough. I won't rest until you're dead.
Ranrock has fooled you all. To your demise.
Vay be, bir level atlayamadık be. Kaldık 16'da, şaka gibi.
Revelio.
Şöyle bakalım neler var. Bunlarla da kapışacağım.
Business for hours. Hello? Someone's here.
Wingardium Leviosa.
I will make you pay.
Kalesi. Totalis.
Oo, çok güzel.
Revelio.
It's like a place right out of a storybook. Ah, Upper Hogsfield. Now where to find...
Bard of Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he was.
Hello, Mrs. Bottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Sirona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aidan used to collect Horklumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Bottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some Horklumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
I can certainly try and find some for you.
That would be wonderful. I'm worried about the travelling vendors and would love to get them more Wiggenweld potion.
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aidan died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aidan took ill when he was collecting Horklumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather Horklumps and collect the box of letters there.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those Horklumps. I and the vendors I help would greatly appreciate it.
Tamam. Falborton neymiş acaba?
A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time.
Gelin lan buraya.
Kalesi, you release Treadwell.
I'll get that goblin help back. Hopefully by rummaging your corpse.
Careful not to add for more, I'll see. Presumption! Presumption! Presumption!
Incendio.
Oh, what's the light around your eyes? Potato! Is that the best second food? How did that feel? Pathetic! Presumption! Presumption! Expulsion! Damn you! What have you done? Potato! Red on next time!
Hah. Sonunda bu 17 olduk ya. Ama iksirimiz bitti. İksirsiz de olmaz ki ya. Bir tane vermedi. Yukarıya nasıl çıkacağız biz ya? Şöyle yapsak. Aynen öyle. Bunu
This
da
must be
böyle
the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned. Better have a look around. See about the hawk clumps and the box of letters. Getting there. Just a few more hawk clumps to harvest.
Revelio.
Almost there. One more hawk clump to harvest. That's all the hawk clumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased.
Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo.
Either I'll have to fight that troll, or avoid it altogether.
Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
Incendio.
Confringo. Incendio. Wingardium Leviosa. Glaciers. Confringo. Incendio. Incendio. Glaciers. Confringo. Incendio.
Should think they felt that in London.
Revelio.
This must be Sorona's box of letters.
Nasıl yani? Yasak ormandan da mı toplayacağız? Ha bir dakika burada daha var mı ya? Şurada da var. Tamam çık.
I think that's everything. I should find Mrs. Sprottle. She'll be glad to get these hawk lumps. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Shane
Sürüyle çok
Barlow
güzel
thought
oldu ya.
dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood's played a hand in his disappearance.
Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. I have good news. I was able to harvest some hawk lumps for you, and I found Sorona's box of letters.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion. And Sirona will be delighted to have those letters. How kind of you. Now you be careful heading back to Hogsmeade.
I should take this box of letters to Sirona. She'll be glad to have it back.
Hope they know what they're doing.
These rocks have seen better days. Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
I'll fix him. That child grinder.
Hello, Serona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some hawk lumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
I wondered about some of the letters in the box.
Of course. It appears most of the letters were from fellow students.
I spotted a letter from you to Mrs. Sprottle. You two seem to have a lot of fun together.
We do. She taught me so much during my summers with her and Aidan. I shall be the first to admit that adolescents aren't always the easiest to understand. And not everyone was as kind to me as the Sprottles. But the depth of their kindness, and that of so many of my friends, got me through... well, got me through some challenging times, to put it mildly.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aidan. Thank you, again, for helping her, and for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
Bunu da yapmış olduk. Bakalım ana hikaye ne çıkmış. Yetenekleri de verelim. Bunu da alalım. Güzel.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Over here, quietly. I am glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain quiet.
Natty, what's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I followed him to the Hog's Head. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood. And after you told me that Rookwood and Harlow were after you, I decided that you were the perfect person to join me in taking them down. For good. That letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I followed Harlow here and why I wrote to you. I need your help to retrieve it.
I'll help you find the letter, Natty.
I'm glad to hear it. First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check the main gate, see if you can find another way in. I do not see any guards, but we should still try to be as quiet as possible. Harlow is here after all.
Off on another adventure, are we?
They will not keep us out. We will get this gate open. Somehow. It is frustrating that we do not study apparition until our 6th year. We could get past this
Wingardium
gate
Leviosa.
instantly. Finite. Oh, nothing. This charm is stronger than I had thought. They do not want
Incendio. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
I wonder what that does.
Incendio.
Well, that didn't work. Perhaps something with a bit more force.
Also.
That did it.
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Depulso. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
need to find a way into the gatehouse to open the gate for Natty.
Depulso. Confringo. Incendio. Confringo.
Dead end. Must be another way in.
Incendio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Burada kalalım arkadaşlar. Bir sonraki görevde görüşmek üzere. Yani bir sonraki bölümde görüşmek üzere. Hoşça kalın.